Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll rejoin this one just in time to see the opening kickoff of half number 2. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Trying to work quickly now. Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. They aren't taking the offense off. All right, leaving him out, trying for 2. And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add 2? First and 10 now from the 30. Running back sent in motion. First down throwing for Hurts. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Daniels. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. Daniels. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. That one's incomplete over the middle. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So it's 2nd down coming up. Hurts now from the gun. Finds the in route, complete. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They kick the running back in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Bynum. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Daniels back to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Now Daniels to throw. That's incomplete left side. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw, Daniels. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down.
And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys make them pay for turning it over. Let's go. Again, Daniels to the air. And that's caught. Great call. Even if the points weren't needed, the lead swells by another 2. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Has a hole left, room to run. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, Hurts. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal. New set of downs for him from the 46.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Thankfully, only one. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Has some space inside the 15. Is in. Touchdown. These guys are running them out of the building. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for...
I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Moore with a return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Has a man, it's Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Great, set. No touch it. No touch.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! It's picked up by the defense.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's taken in by Eckler. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And they try to power right forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2.
And he's in for the touchdown. These guys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And his guys grow their lead yet again. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Moore with a return. Man, he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch it. No touch it.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
No touch it. No touch.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
No touch.
Hurts. He has the 1st over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
No touch.
Hurts to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Great, set. No touch.
Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
No touch it. No touch.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on 2 sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The visitors and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. They put a receiver in motion right. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here we go, set.
On second down, Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. They send a receiver in motion right. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. 20, 15. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. These guys throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
73. 73. No touch. No touch.
Here's Hurts. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Now Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends in... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Gotta hurry this to the line. Wow, they're gonna pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still inches to go on 3rd down. Daniels from the pistol. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll run it with Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st. Staying with Robinson. Has a lane past the 45. Works the sideline inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown. These guys are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they could be